Today we are revealing one of my absolute favorite designs in our upcoming set, Frostfall, and the stellar rare that I plan to chase the most when this set officially drops. You guys have already seen Findust, the brand new wind Elestral. 2/2 has a really cool effect where you can disenchant a wind from it to search your deck for a rune that costs at least 1 wind and add it to your hand. That allows you to search out cards like Aeolus, Island of Aeolia. I mean, the possibilities are endless, including Tower of the Winds, which is a brand new card that is going to allow you to Nexus on your Wind Elestrals and deal some massive damage by getting at your Ascension super fast, including the new Elestral Flammoth, which we've already revealed. I anticipate Flammoth decks to make a huge impact in the Set 2 Frostfall metagame. But to take it a step further, we teased a while ago that Findust has another effect. When you cast Sandstorm, you can special ascend this Findust into Hiboofin from your hand or deck. So 2 card reveals right there, Sandstorm and Hiboofin, and we're going to talk about those 2 right now. So first up, we're going to talk about Hiboofin. Hiboofin is a 7/2 wind and earth, kind of like Spinosect but flipped. You can expend a wind or an earth spirit in order to change each of your opponent's Elestrals to defense position. So that kind of removes some of those attackers and puts them in defense and maybe kind of hits them on their weaker side. But while Hiboofin is in attack position, your opponent's defense position Elestrals are suppressed. So you'll see a little theme here. We saw Bronzeglow yesterday having the suppression theme with Funglow. Hiboofin's going to add that as well, and that's going to shut down Elestral effects when they're in defense position. So again, those defensive Elestrals like Foamy, which really rely on their effects activating once they're destroyed, Hiboofin can shut them down. But this strategy is taken up another notch when we bring in the new rune, Sandstorm. So we know that Sandstorm can help you get your Findust into Hiboofin, but what does Sandstorm actually do? This card could shake up the metagame for sure. It is a brand new Invoke Rune. It is wind and earth, so you're gonna have to pair those 2 elements together, but it's for each Elestral that is not earth enchanted, return it to its owner's hand if it's in defense position. Otherwise, change it to defense position. Until the end phase, those Elestrals cannot change position. So this goes for all Elestrals on the field. If you have an Elestral that is in defense position that does not have an Earth Spirit on it, it gets bounced back to the opponent's hand, or your hand as well. And the kicker to that is if they aren't in defense position, you can change them to defense position at that point in time, and then they're locked there. So you're gonna have to be a little strategic about how you play around this with your own deck, because it does impact your own Elestrals, but you can probably guess how this could be an incredible removal tool to bounce those defensive Elestrals back to your opponent's hand, or really bounce anything back to your opponent's hand if you get the right positioning. I think this is going to be a huge buff to Earth decks that already carry Earthquakes and things like that. I think this card can be splashed in other decks that are carrying Earthquake, and I think most importantly, you're going to see it utilized in Wind, especially Wind decks that are using Earthquake and other Earth cards. And last but certainly not least, it's time to show off the first Stellar of Frostfall, and that is going to be Findust. Stellar Findust to me just looks adorable. I love this kind of light blue coloring, one of my favorite Stellar colors. And again, this is going to be one of the top chase cards when Frostfall releases. Don't forget those pre-orders open on April 5th, and you can grab some first edition available now. We just took it off a pre-order, so don't miss out. Those are going to be shipping in the next few days. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Check out discord.gg/Elestrals for more awesome stuff. Oh, and make sure you guys subscribe for tomorrow's reveal.